Alright, the first flight we are following around the ARCA series, and to do so, we're going to be going around a lot of the country, so we are in the longitude. And hopefully I don't screw this up too bad. We are taking off from Florence, which is just a little bit south of Darlington. We're going to head up north on departure, fly over the track, and then get headed to Lanier over by Atlanta. We're actually landing in Gainesville, which is just a bit north of Road Atlanta and at Lanier. So let's check out what the flight plan has in store for us. We're going 12,000. So get that set up now. Vertical speed, we want to go up 15 a minute, and then we need heading right now. We're going to go on the current heading right off of this, and then we'll turn on to the nav, or turn on nav, and get headed to Georgia. So let's get this thing going, and hopefully it runs a lot better than last time I tried to fly. This thing will get moving. We actually got a bit of a tailwind cross. Let's pull it up. And autopilot on. Make sure it doesn't drop the nose too much. Back the throttle off. Otherwise we will overspeed instantly. So
November 5 kilo contact Florence departure on 135.25.
Alright, do that.
135.25 for Cessna November 5 kilo.
Go back to my map, and looks like Darlington is a bit above this river, and then to the left. See if I can get zoomed out on this map. I wonder if SC... That might actually be it back there. It's a pretty small town. Alright, let's go ahead and get turning. So we are flying really fast as well, so could easily overshoot it. Hop outside and see what we got around here. Could be Darlington over there. Track is going to be on the west side of town, so hopefully this is it and I haven't completely got lost. Hop back inside real quick. Make sure we're not going to overspeed or anything. Well, looks like there's the track and the lake that made it be a weird egg shape. We're going to fly directly over it. Perfect. Go to showcase. So obviously all AI over here for the small town. But it doesn't look too bad from this level. It's crazy how much more egg shape it looks from up in the air. Just like a bit of the stands are on the front stretch. Alright, hop back inside and go ahead and turn it. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves on course. Kick up the throttle. Forgot about flaps. That was stupid. Bad pilot. That probably should have ripped him off. Quite flat around here, though. I mean, I'm from Nebraska, so I'm sure this is not as flat as Nebraska, but it's flatter than I thought it was going to be. Nope, we are over speed. Go. It should control itself now if I engage auto throttle. I should just keep it at 325. We'll work our way back to the line. Got a let's turn this on. We are fucking climbing up right now. Auto throttle's trying to hold things together. It's trying to kill us. Come on. There you go. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Winds, option 2. Alright, so we got a bit of a tailwind. 17. It's kind of just hitting us at the backside. Help us get there fairly quick, hopefully, in time for the race. Yep, going over a little transition in the aerial photos. Kind of hazy out. No storms or anything anywhere near. Let's go ahead and throw our weather radar up. See if we got anything anywhere close. Not a thing. Maybe a little bit off the coast, or that could just be noise, not sure. But we are headed down and then over, and scheduled to be a 45-minute trip. I forgot to contact Jacksonville Center. We'll go ahead and do that.
Jacksonville Center says the November 5 kilo is at 12,000 feet, descending 10,000 feet. Cessna November 5 kilo Jacksonville Center, continue to Charlie Alpha Echo as planned. Altimeter 30.30.
And before I forget, we need to turn the nav on. So we're over the line now, it looks like. This is going to be a fairly boring flight. You know, we would normally get higher, but I want to be able to see some things. Although with this haze, not going to be able to see a whole lot off in the distance. Do have a lake down there. Let's check out what that is. I think that is Lake Marion.
Cessna November 5 Kilo, please expedite your descent to 10,000 feet.
I am not going to 1,000 feet. Alright, screw you guys.
Jacksonville Center, Cessna November 5 Kilo. Cancel IFR.
Oh, they wanted me to go to 10,000. Alright.
Cessna November 5 Kilo IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
We don't need their help. I've got all the traffic off just because supposedly that helps with a bunch of bugs. There's something weird going on with other traffic when it's in your vicinity, so no need to mess with that. We will just take our nice boring trip across the south. So we are crossing over Sumter. Yeah, looks like that. And I think we're going along interstate, maybe. Does it tell me? It's a fairly big highway on here. .378. And we should have Columbia, which is in this. I don't know what is going on with the photography around here, but we got this nice little pentagon shape right around this airport. Wondering if this is military or something, so they had to use an older no, the Air Force Base was the one behind us. Oh yeah, this is a National Guard base. McIntyre Joint National Guard Base. So that's going to put Columbia right there. There's a lot of weird issues going on with the photography around here. Back inside. Yeah, you can see clouds off on the coast, I guess. See if we can find any ETE to the final destination. So we're going to have Lake Murray just over there. Zoom out a bit. And yeah, we are fairly close. I mean, fairly close as in 30, 40 minutes. So quite a easy trip with not a whole lot in the way on the ground. It's about 1,500. Kind of gets up to 22, 28, right about where we're headed. But not a whole lot, just kind of rolling hills and tons of little small towns and rivers, dammed up lakes. This looks like a newer part of suburbs of Columbia. Things getting built. And then the edge. So our next checkpoint, Blaine, there is right about at McCormick. Just a small town there. We'll go over Batesburg, it looks like, is the next sort of large town. Use this camera to got some baseball fields out in the middle of nowhere. And I think this is Batesburg. This plane is pretty big compared to the regular Citation. I mean, see the pilots in there. Still tiny, obviously, compared to most airlines, but definitely has a lot more space than the regular Citation. It's a good looking plane, though. So I've got 45 minutes to get landed. That way I can sign up for the first race at Lanier for the ARCA series. And we're going to have to take autopilot off because they're having us do a big swing around that I don't want to do for landing. Should be going over a little airport, or just went over one. See if we can find it. There it is. Saluda County. That is Saluda. Looks like a golf course right next to the airport. Continue along this path and be going towards Mount Carmel, which I assume is a town. So there's not really any mountains. Highest point that we've got is like 595, 625 by the river, and then power lines and buildings that are maybe 900. Antennas. Back off to our left. That is Johnston. Unfortunately, this area of the world has just got a ton of texture seams. Now, we're not going to be going over Mount Carmel, but we will be heading right over McCormick once we get to Blaine. It's going to be a tiny town. And then flight plan after that. We're 84 miles off of forgot where the hell we're even headed now. Gainesville, Georgia. That must be McCormick right ahead. Oops. To do that. I'm so used to going up and hitting that. Yeah, so that right there is McCormick. And we've got Clarks Hill Lake, and I don't know if that's the whole name of this or not. Richard Russell Lake at the top of this, but this is all just dammed up river filling up a valley. Got a prison down there. See it right there. And we're at McCormick. You got the airport down there. Lots of trees around that one. Alright, so we got 82 miles left on this flight. I'm gonna have to think about descending. Winds are 14 from around the northeast. Now we are gonna fly over Athens, Georgia, and should go pretty much directly over the stadium, so that'll be our next big sightseeing tour. And then from there, I want to fly over Road Atlanta. And I think we'll be on the path for that, but oh, you know what? We're heading direct. We're not going to fly over Athens. That's unfortunate. It'll be someplace that we have to stop sometime in the future. Maybe start taking tours of each football conference. Let's see what the next flight is going to be. So we're Lanier this week, and then next week we're going to Bristol. That won't be too bad. Then Bristol to Nashville, that'll be a really short trip. Then Nashville to Kentucky, another short trip. Kentucky back to Charlotte. Charlotte to Five Flags. Then Five Flags to Texas. That'll be a long flight. Texas back to Martinsville. And then the longest flight, it's going to be Martinsville to Phoenix. Probably going to have to break that up into a few flights. And then Phoenix to Iowa and Iowa to Michigan. Alright, so we're actually going to go near Elberton. Honestly, never heard of that. That is right there. Right up here. So I kind of want to... You know what? Let's go ahead and hit up Athens. Let's switch to heading, and we're gonna head directly, directly to the west, and we'll at least scrape the north side. And then I can turn and head to Road Atlanta from there. It's gonna be on what? 292 from Atlanta or Athens. Yeah, not a whole lot of exciting stuff out here. I mean, just not a whole lot different than Iowa and Nebraska. Just more trees, more little valleys, rivers, and roads that go in all different angles instead of square. Alright, so directly ahead is going to be Athens. When we get to Athens, we'll start dropping and get to about 6,000. I don't think we're going to be able to pick up the airport, but we'll see. Let's keep it here and see if we can find it when it pops up. Pop that out. Let's head to the outside view. Looks like there's the airport. That is Athens, Georgia, and is that the stadium there? No, it's at the stadium. That looks stadium-like over there. Oh no, there it is. Georgia. The town looks pretty hilly. Guessing it would look a lot more so down lower. Alright, we want to fly 292 now. Go 293 since we're a bit past that. Auto throttle off.
Landing here.
Pop that off, and we want to head down to 6,000. Alright, vertical speed. Go 1,000 a minute. Take us 6 minutes to get down to that. We are currently 26 miles out from the airport. I am going to get us a little bit of speed brake. Get this thing woed up as we drop. Hop outside real quick. Starting to look a bit more hilly, and somewhere along here is the racetrack. He's going to be just off an interstate coming down this way, so. There is Barrow. We need to be a little bit more of an angle, I think. And it might be fairly hard to spot. Trying to look at this road and match it up to where is the interstate? Is that the interstate coming in? You're headed... should be close to it. Where the hell are you, racetrack? Hop back in. You're good on speed. Make sure we didn't end up on the wrong side. Now this is tougher than I thought. All right, power lines, interstate. Then there's got to be the racetrack. It goes from 85. This has got to be 85. The road going up to there. And we're going to go ahead and turn it real quick because... unless we just completely overshot it. It still looks a bit too residential. Oh, there it is. Road Atlanta. Let's go ahead and turn it more. Stupid scroll. We still got a bunch of speed and altitude to burn off. So, Road Atlanta, and right across the street's Lanier. Unfortunately, just missed out on photogrammetry, it looks like. Lanier is all drifted up. Alright, let's get this thing on the ground. We are way too high at the moment. So let's go ahead and drop down to 34. Oh shit, that's not good. Vertical speed down. We're going to continue to just circle around while we burn off some altitude. Need to contact the airport.
Kilo Golf Victor Lima automated weather observation 1900 Zulu. Wind 080 at 12. Visibility tree. Sky condition. Few clouds at 800 feet. Few clouds at 4,400 feet. Few clouds at 12,500 feet. Kilo Golf Victor Lima automated weather observation 1900 Zulu. Wind 080 at 12. Visibility.
Alright.
Kilo Golf Victor Lima traffic Cessna November 5 Kilo 5 miles southeast 4,200 feet inbound to land runway 5.
Go ahead and get ourselves going that direction. We're just winging it at the moment. Airport was a lot closer to the track than I thought. Let's go ahead and drop the flaps. Hey, we finally got some mountains and hills north of Atlanta. There's Lanier and Road Atlanta. That off, I'm going to turn that off, and we're actually going to turn that off. Just going to get this turned and hopefully not look stupid. Well, we might look stupid. Let's get the upper position. We're not stalling, we're fine. Not being very smooth, though.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Alright, let's try to spot this damn airport before we wreck. Zoom in a bit. There we go. And let me take a look at my map. Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Gained a bunch of altitude. Oh my god, is that the airport? Well. Apparently it is. Now we know where it is. We're gonna have to circle around again. Looking like an idiot. We've gained about 1,000 feet, but that's okay. Gonna head all the way down to the, there we go. Alright. So let's just go ahead and not gain any more altitude. Get it back down to 35. Oh shit, autopilot, dumbass. Big quarry over there. Got a high school. And big lake. Kind of going up the approach. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Should have been wider. Should have just followed the line in that they had, but we ain't trying to do this the right way. Alright, let's get ourselves turned.
Stall.
Speed management's extremely difficult with this throttle that I've got. Alright, try to catch the airport this time. Get a little bit more over. Let's go ahead, autopilot off. Get back online. And line it up with the runway there. Got it in sight. Just a bit off to the left of there. This thing actually flies pretty damn easy at flap speed. We've got 15 minutes before the race. Luckily, I can just instantly get to the track. There's the runway. Now, I didn't set up anything for the ILS. I don't know if we will get it. Doubt it. This could be a very ugly landing. And I hope there's enough runway. Final bit of flaps there. Really bumped us up.
Stall. 500.
Okay, looking good right now. A little high at the moment. Oh, dropping fast, dropping fast.
Stall.
Oh,
Stall.
that was bad. The upper position really messed with my mind. I forgot that I was sitting up much higher than what we landed at, but we survived. It was a little double hopper. Go ahead and turn off here. Try to at least. And go park over there. So not a terrible flight, 53 minutes. Could have been a lot quicker if we didn't have to circle around multiple times. Getting used to this, need to figure out ILS, help me out there. I was a bit high and then I dropped it way too much, and then pretty much ground effects shoved me back up, and then we bounced around for a bit. So not great, but you know what? It got us there. So gonna go ahead, pull over here. I don't know why they're parking us right here, so I'm just gonna stop it here because it doesn't matter. And we're gonna call that a flight. Hope you enjoyed it, seen some stuff, and yeah, seeing where we're racing next. So check out my racing channel to watch that. But I'm sure most people watching this are coming from the racing channel. So thanks for watching.